Hey guys, Brian Schroeder here with Buyers Club. We got a couple of people from our vendor team in today. This is John Mica and Jill Ashley with Shelter Insurance. They've been, an awesome part of our vendor team for a long time.
Yeah, 20 plus years. I think 20 years that we've been doing business with you. So
We have.
as long as the Buyers Club has been around, we've been here.
Exactly. And before we were doing business together.
Before, yes.
So John, how long have you been in the insurance business?
Actually, I've been with Shelter Insurance for over 35 years. And Jill has actually been in my office for over 15 years.
That's a long time. Very good stability there.
Yeah, exactly.
You must love insurance.
I do like it. I enjoy helping people, and it does give me a lot of flexibility, and thrilled to work for Shelter Insurance as well.
Awesome. So our club here consists of a lot of real estate investors and a lot of landlords in the group, and I think a lot of landlords that work with you guys. So talk about Shelter's insurance products specifically for landlords. And I think one of the big things that I appreciate about Shelter Insurance is the market value policy versus what's the, I don't know what the
a replacement
policy.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that just a little bit?
Yeah, what our company, we do have we can do a market value policy, which basically is you're insuring it for what you paid for it plus what you're going to put into it. So if you do buy it for 100,000, you're going to put 20 into it. Brian, his team, they would normally insure that for about 130,000. So it's the market value, or it may take 200,000 for replacement costs, but they just want to make sure if there ever is a major loss that they're not out any money.
Yeah, and the reason the market value policy is so awesome is because it saves you money on your premiums.
Correct.
And all of us real estate investors were cheap, right?
There you go. You said it. But yeah, that is the key component. You are saving a lot of money on the premium. And again, you're not going to lose money if it is totally destroyed, and you're going to get your money back and walk away.
Very well said.
One thing that our company, Brian, we mentioned a little bit, is that we have the ability to, when a house becomes vacant and you're going to rehab it for 3 months because somebody moved out, we have the capability of keeping the coverage the same, adding a vacancy clause, and I don't know of other companies that can do that. So we can still provide the same coverage, whether it's rented or vacant, on that house.
That's awesome. And I don't think a lot of investors even think about that, really. So that's a great service, because there's some risk that coverage isn't going to be like 100%.
Yeah, what happens after 30 days of a house being vacant, coverages definitely are minimized.
There you go.
The water pipe breakage, vandalism, those are things that are not covered. We have the capability of putting it back on the policy, obviously, if we're notified.
Awesome. And then let's just talk about customer service, because investors really appreciate good quality customer service, especially these days. I don't know why it's so hard to get good customer service these days. So Jill, you want to talk about that a little bit? How does that work when an investor is looking to reach out to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, if you call our office, you're going to get John or I. And John, actually, most investors, I feel like, have his cell phone number. So if you have something last minute, which I feel like we get a lot of last minute, I'm closing tomorrow, that's no problem. We can get it together by the next day actually the same day even. Obviously, we want as much notice as possible, but sometimes insurance slips the mind. So, yeah.
Reach out. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, I've been insured, obviously, with you guys for a long time, and we have had some major claims.
Yeah.
You always remember better than me.
You had the 2 total fire losses.
Yes.
And I think you had a partial fire loss and basically a very large tree in one of the houses, but very minimal. Again, we do work together with that, and I know you understand the value of insurance, and you turn in basically the big claims.
Yeah, and you guys have always been able to take care of things quickly, and it's always worked. The insurance has worked the way it's supposed to. You know what I mean? So. So any last minute things to add before we wrap up?
No, we'd love to give you a quote on your landlord policies. And give us a try. I think you'll be happy.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.